Very good evening to our viewers right around the world, and welcome to this live broadcast of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025. It's a big day. It's a knockout round begins with the first quarterfinal. It's going to be Alif Pharma taking on Karwan Cricket Club. Let's head down in the middle and find out what happened at the toss. Taking on Karwan Cricket Club, I've got the two captains. To my left, I have got Mazam Ayat, who's leading Karwan. We got to the extreme left, we got Hamad Ahmad Khan, and in the middle, the most important man, Mr. Tehseen Javed, the match referee. We're all set with a flip of the coin from Mazam. Tails is the call?
Yeah, it is tails.
It is tails. Hamad, step forward, won the toss in the knockout game. What have you decided?
My favorite thing, I'm going to bowl first.
Okay, looking in these conditions, what thing is a pass score you want to restrict them?
Looks like a new wicket. The last night game was completely different. I haven't seen any game like that. It was 150-160 game, but Lukman himself scored 160 last night. So looks like the weather, the conditions are changing. So we'll try to restrict them as low as possible.
Go well, all the best.
Thank you so much.
Mazam, good luck for the all-important quarter final. आपको बैटिंग करने का मौका मिला है.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. वैसे हम टॉस जीते तो बॉलिंग करते, अब कोई बात नहीं, हम बैटिंग करेंगे इंशाल्लाह ताला. जितना अच्छा स्कोर कर सके तो डिफेंड करेंगे हम, उतना ही उनको.
ये एक अपॉर्चुनिटी भी है उन यंगस्टर्स के लिए. ऑब्वियसली आपकी टीम के काफ़ी प्लेयर्स अबू धाबी T10 में इन्वॉल्व होंगे, लेकिन जो बेंच पे लड़के हैं उनको काफ़ी अच्छा मौका मिल रहा है इतने बड़े स्टेज पे करवान को रिप्रेजेंट करने का. क्या कहेंगे आप?
बिल्कुल, पूरे मैचों में सीनियर को देखते हैं, जूनियर तो सीखते हैं. अब उनको मौका मिला है तो उनको चाहिए कि अवेल करें, तो अपनी पोजीशन अपनी हासिल करें.
पिच को देखते हुए क्या समझते हैं, एक अच्छा स्कोर होगा बैटिंग फर्स्ट में?
हाँ बिल्कुल, विकेट बहुत अच्छा है. तो इंशाल्लाह ताला हम 80-90 करेंगे, 180-90, तो इंशाल्लाह ताला डिफेंड करेंगे.
Go well, all the best.
थैंक यू.
Well, that's the news from the center. Alif Pharma, they have won the toss and they've opted to bowl first. Well, that's the news from the center. Alif Pharma winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. As we look at Karwan Cricket Club, Zoeb Khan at the top of the order, along with Hamid Khan, Ankush, Adib Usmani, Wais Ali Shah, Mazam Ayat is the captain. Shahan Akram in pretty good form. Ilal Noor, Ali Iqbal, the left arm seamer. Saham Khan with that slingy action and genuine pace. And the left arm angle of Salman Salim will complete the 11 for Karwan. Very balanced side, but few youngsters getting an opportunity in the absence of some of the senior pros. Alif Pharma, Hamad Khan at the top, along with Faisal, Saad Maqsood, Safiya Tarak, Uzair Haderman. A lot will depend on him. Saad Umar Shah, Mazhar Hussain, the all-rounder, Hazrat Luqman, Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Asif Lara, and Khalid Shah to complete the 11 for Alif Pharma. A very balanced side, but they need to strike early with the ball against Karwan Cricket Club. The two umpires out there in the center, Imran Munir alongside Kashif Billah, two very experienced, energetic and wonderful umpires. And as usual, we have the services of our match referee, Mr. Tehseen Javed. About to get underway. They've got their notebooks out. Alif Pharma winning the toss and bowling first. Final few words of wisdom from the leadership group. And it's about execution in the first quarterfinal of the tournament. Two familiar names at the top of the order. Zoeb Khan and Hamid Khan, left and right hand combination. Obviously, they will be looking to get off to a good start. Looking at the pitch, I was down there. It looked a typical Sharjah wicket. Few patches where the few cracks just opening up, but it's been rolled in nicely. First couple of bowls will tell us a bit more about the carry and the bounce of this wicket. We're playing towards the extreme right of the square. So it's going to be short boundary from one side and long from the other. Hazrat Luqman is marking his run up. He's a fabulous bowler. Over the years, he's been just amazing. Played at the highest level. Played for the national side. A real workhouse. Sohaib needs to fire for Karwan. A lot is dependent on this left-hander. Had a fair crack playing for the national side as well. He'll be looking to re-emerge, regain his place in the national side. He needs runs, consistent runs. Zohaib Hamad Ahmad Khan just marshalling his troops, getting the field right. He's got deep, fine leg and a mid-on. Just two fielders on the leg side, then a slip, third man, point, square cover, extra cover and mid-off. Predominantly, he'll be swinging the ball back into the left-hander. That's his real strength is. Shapes it away from the right-handers into the left-handers. One thing you can expect with Hazrat Luqman is his accuracy. He's relentless on that length round off stump. Now they got a mid-wicket in place as well. So it's 6-3 field. Hazrat Luqman is all in readiness to bowl the first delivery of this quarter-final. CBFS 2025. Swinging back from off to leg in, straight to mid-wicket. Hint of swing in the air. It was more of that movement back into the right-hander. Oh, lovely shot. Down the ground, Zohaib with a beauty. He announces his arrival with an absolute beauty of a stroke. In a big game like this, Luqman was looking for swing. And have a look at the response. Great balance at the crease. What a strike. All the way for 6. A magnificent blow. Six for none after just 2 deliveries. Worked away on the onside for a single as well. So this is good positive batting from Zohaib. 6 then rotating strike. Hamid Khan on strike. They got a slip in for him as well. A real dasher. Oh, he's knocked him over with an absolute brilliant delivery. Have a look at the reaction from Hazrat Luqman. He's produced an absolute brilliant Yorker. He was batting on off stump, shuffled, and he's bowled a great Yorker at leg stump. Hamid Khan found himself clueless with the beauty of a delivery, but a misjudgment. Great start for Alif Pharma. It's all happening in the first over. Hamid Khan goes for a duck. It's 7 for 1. Adib Usmani strides out to the middle in at number 3, 7 for 1 in the first quarter final of CBFS T20 2025, live and exclusive from this great venue, the home of cricket in United Arab Emirates, the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. What a start from Luqman. It was Zohaib with that meaty strike down the ground for 6. Hamid Khan knocked over. Poor delivery of the first over. It's all happening. Nicely played. Straight away towards Gully. He directed and he was gone as well. There was never a run. What's happening in the middle for Karwan? They can ill afford a run out at this stage. Directed and he was gone for all money. Let's have a look. Brilliant piece of athleticism in the gully. Good anticipation. Oh, he was not even in the picture. I wonder if Ahmad Khan could have come in close to the stumps and get that throw. He was backing up a long way behind at mid-on. Clipped away on the onside. Adib Usmani. Again, Zohaib was looking for that second. Eventful first over comes to an end. 8 for 1 Karwan after 1. Eight for 1. Muhammad Ali, he's a fine young bowler. Someone who relies on a bit of seam movement and gets the ball to go away from the right-handers. There's a slip in place. Adib Usmani on strike. Nicely played. Mid-off was quite deep. He picks up a single. A lot will depend on this pair. They need a good partnership. Four on the onside, 5 on the offside for Muhammad Ali against Zohaib. Oh, big drive, inside edge, pass, fine leg for 4. Moral victory for the bowler. Zohaib was beaten for a little bit of in swing. At times he just tries to hit the ball to her bottom and taking over. Big inside edge, next stump for 4. Oh, beautiful delivery again. That's the length. You can afford to be tad short on this surface, about that 4 to 6 meter mark length. Don't really need to go that full on this surface because that little bit of variable bounce can come into play as well. The odd ball might just skid on where the batters sometimes they try to go cross batted. Those cross batted horizontal bat shots can get yourself into a bit of a trouble. That's too short. That's punched beautifully. That's going to be a boundary. Fast outfield. 4 runs. Zohaib is looking good here. Was a bit of fumble there on the offside as well. But that was too short. That should have been fielded, though. Alif Pharma, they need to lift themselves in the field. First real blemish. There was a brilliant piece of fielding in the first over, which could have caused a run out. This was sloppy. It was hit hard, but you got to stop those at this level. Neck past the slip and goes for 4. I'm not a big fan of having that slip and that 3/4 sort of position. Genuine first slip, that would have been a straightforward chance. Let's have a look. He was quite wide. There you go. It was first slip's catch. They were having that third slip quite deep. Bit of a short third man. It goes for 4. Zohaib is off to a quick start, 19 of 7. Nicely bowled, nicely played as well. End of 2 overs, 21 for 1. "21 for 1 after 2 overs. Muhammad Ali, that over was touch expensive. There was an inside edge as well. There was an outside edge as well. One decent shot from Zohaib in that over. Looking to advance down the pitch, Adib Usmani. Looking to upset the length of Hazrat Luqman. It's always absolute pleasure to be calling the game from this historic venue, Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Lots of memories, lots of great moments. Outside edge, slip taken away, and it goes for 4. It would have not carried. Slightly defensive from Ahmad. It was a good delivery. It was a bit of a leading edge. It goes down for 4. "25 for 1. There have been some streaky shots, but so far they have just lost 1. On another day, could have lost 2 or 3. Big shot, gets beaten. Bounce saved him on that occasion. Hazrat Luqman looks in good rhythm here. Deep Usmani is a big scalp for Alif Pharma. Because he's that sort of player who can play that long innings. Shot. Cracking drive from Adib. Luqman looking for that swing, pitching the ball up. And it made a great sound. Lovely footwork coming out of his crease. Lovely free-flowing drive for 4. A wonderful shot. Safiya Tariq behind the stumps. Much better delivery. Lot closer in around that off stump. There's not much swing in the air or any sort of seam off the wicket. It's looking like a pretty good batting wicket. It will be interesting to see whether the spinners will be able to find any perches, get the ball to turn. But right now it's coming onto the bat nicely. Nice leave to finish the third. 29 for 1, Karwan. $29 for 1 after 3 overs. Muhammad Ali round the wicket, given as a wide. Flirting with danger there, Zohaib. He gets away with that one. That was wide enough not to go at it. And that's good to see Adib Usmani straight away walking up to him, having a word, just to calm him down. Two umpires in the middle, Mr. Kashabilla and Mr. Imran Munir. Nicely clipped away on the onside. And we have the services of the legendary Mr. Tehseen Javed, who's been an absolute legend in his playing days, playing over 100 first-class games back home in Pakistan. He's been around for a long time here as well. He brings in a lot of leadership and invaluable experience when it comes to officiating quality cricket here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Well-renowned figure, Mr. Tehseen Javed. Hitting the bat hard, just pushing his length back. That won't be a bad idea on this surface. Every now and then, just to bang one in and try to surprise the batter, because most of the batters they're looking to get onto that front foot early. It's important to sometimes just disrupt the rhythm of batters who are looking to come onto the front foot. Every now and then a good short ball, push them back. It's got a 6-3 offside field. Muhammad Ali. Excellent delivery. They got to be a little more sharper in that area, in the ring, to just stop that single. Can't afford to give those singles away. It was a good delivery. It was played with soft hands, yes, but you got to be quicker in anticipation, cause a confusion, cause a run out. That's what great fielding sides can do. The stage is set for both the teams. A place up for grabs in the semi-finals. Drive. A magnificent drive from Zohaib Khan. This is picture perfect from the left hand. Glorious piece of timing and placement. Everything right about that shot. Lovely stride, great head position, and full face of the bat. He's looking really good here. Good thing about that shot, he didn't try to hit it hard. Sometimes he just tries to hit the ball too hard. In that process, he loses his shape. But on that last occasion, it was just about perfect. Nicely played again. He's timing the ball really well. Despite losing Hamid Khan, they've maintained a very good run rate. Clipped away on the onside, straight to square. Like he'll keep the strike, Zohaib. 4 overs gone, 37 for 1. Lukman to continue round the wicket. Good bouncer. Digged in shot. It's going to be one of the over. That was a good ball from Lukman. Really banging it in shot. Pushing him on the back foot. He's trying to tuck him for room. Good change of pace. That's beautifully bowled. Coming round the wicket. First one was a bouncer, then a slow ball. Good variations here from Lukman. Short and wide. Not quite timed from Zohaib. It was toe end of the bat. Looking to play that forcing shot off the back foot. He gets away with it. On another day, that could have spun up to cover a backward point. There is that variation in this track. The odd ball just holding up. Overall, it looks a great surface, but the odd ball just stopping may just create that doubt in the batter's mind. False start on that occasion for Lukman. That's a good delivery. Squeezed away towards third man. He'll come back for the second, but it was a good ball. Swung in late. Just manages to get his bat down in time. Lukman bowled a brilliant delivery to dismissed. Hamid Khan with that lovely Yorker. I think it was pretty much planned dismissal from Lukman. The way he executed that Yorker, because Hamid Khan was batting way across the off stump. That leg stump was visible. It was very intelligent bowling from Lukman. He's created a chance here. Third man puts it down. Oh, dear me. Genuine outside edge. Went straight to third man. It was travelling alright, but you got to take those. He was late on it. Not quite settled. Chance goes bagging. You got to feel for the fast bowler. Lukman, he's bowled his heart out. He's built enough pressure in this over. It forces Zohaib to go for it. Outside edge, third man. Dropping that one. That's a big blow for Alif Pharma. Good slow delivery to finish. 5 overs gone. 45 for 1. .45 for 1 after 5 overs. Mazhar Hussain comes into the attack. Nicely played by Deep on the offside. Another quick single. He's playing second fiddle at the moment to Zohaib, who's taking few chances and getting away with them. Good all-round cricketer, Mazhar Hussain. Handy with the ball. Can strike the ball with the bat. Goes across the line. Gets beaten on that occasion. Last over of the field restrictions. So obviously Zohaib will look to find few boundaries. He's got to be careful. Doesn't play across the line to delivery full enough. Very good change of pace. You will see a lot of variations from Mazhar, and he's got a wonderful slow bouncer as well. As this game progresses, you're going to see a lot of change of pace. Spin will be introduced pretty shortly from Alif Pharma. They got Muhammad Asif, left arm spinner. Also Shahnawaz Khan, the off spinner. Hamad Ahmed Khan, the skipper, can roll his arm over as well with those part-time off spinners. Another change of pace. Slow bumper, not quite arriving. Good stuff. 4 dot balls in a row. Last ball of over number 6. He goes for it. He clears mid off comfortably. And it has enough on it to go for a boundary. 50 up for Karwan with that stroke. Something little full, and he was waiting for that kind of delivery. Beautifully carved away over. Extra cover for 4. 50 for the loss of 1 after 6. $50 for 1 after 6 overs. Time for some spin is the captain who introduces himself into the attack. Hamad Ahmed Khan. Good start from him. 4 on the onside. Shot fine. Square leg mid wicket and long on. Nobody in the circle in front of the wicket on the onside. 2 men behind on the offside. Extra cover, sweeper cover and mid off. Clever batting. Working the ball into the gaps. Zohaib Khan, he's got to be careful here. He's got a start. He's striking the ball well. He's had slice of luck as well. 1 run out opportunity. And a drop catch at third man. Got to make it count. Good batting, working the ball into the gaps. Excellent running as well. This is the period of play. Both teams will be looking to grab the initiative. Alif Pharma, if they can break this partnership, get into that middle order for Karwan, they would want to extend that partnership to have foundation going into the last 5 to 7 overs. Again, clever batting, excellent running between the wickets, playing it with soft hands. No shot mid wicket. There's acres of space on the leg side. Excellent running. So far, so good. Without taking any risk, they have managed to get 6. Wrapped on the pads outside the line. Going across the line, but from the naked eye, it did appear that he was struck outside the line of off stump. Ran Munir in action there. That's a very good call. Hit him on the back leg, but was outside the off stump. 56 for 1 after 7. Mazhar Hussain continuing here. They pull things back nicely the last few overs. They'll be looking to make some inroads, try and pick up few wickets here. They've got to stay sharp in the field. For any sort of opportunity presents itself, you've got to pounce. This is excellent batting from Adib Usmani. Playing the second fiddle, rotating the strike. Such an experienced batter is Adib Usmani. Understands the conditions. He understands the surface. Gets that one way through, and it goes for a boundary. A short third was up in the ring and sliced away for 4. Once it beat that 30-yard circle, it was always going to be 4 because of such lightning fast outfield. Don't have much margin as a fuseman. If it gets past you, he can afford to bowl a bit straighter here because he's got a lot of protection on the leg side. Mid wicket, square leg, mid on. Square of the wicket will be cut off. Excellent fielding by Asif in the deep. Good hustle to the ball. Picks it up early and a good throw. .64 for 1. Just going over 8 runs per over at the moment. Karwan. Good work. That's much better in the field. Stops that single. 8 overs gone. 64 for 1. Deep Usmani goes big and goes all the way. That shot was always on the cards against the off spinner towards the shorter part of the ground. It was tossed up, he shuffled across and bang, over mid wicket for 6. Look at that for a shot. Hit hard and flat for 6. Such a dangerous player, can cut loose any time. Off to a slow start, but he loves to get going. The ball is back, which is the good news. It went into the stands. Looking to play that reverse sweep against Beaton. Two and two. Now this time has been given. Looking to play that shot fine. He's got a little feather. He's not quite impressed with the decision, but he will have to walk back. Let's have a look. He's looking to play that fine. There was a big shout, and he's been given caught behind. 2 down for 70. That's the end of Adeeb Usmani. Ankush, the new batter, out there in the center. In at number 4. He will relish this opportunity on a good pitch. Nice drive, but straight to cover. Ahmad Ahmed Khan has picked up a wicket. That is a big wicket of Deep Usmani. Nicely fielded again. Nicely played on the onside. And a successful over for Ahmad. 7 runs in a wicket. 71 for 2 after 9. Mazhar to continue. Nicely clipped away. Has a shy at the stumps as well. This is a good period of play now for Alif Pharma. With the new battery in, they can squeeze in few tight deliveries, squeeze in few tight overs. It was uppish, but away from cover. Will just be a single. Intelligent batting from Zohaib. Pushing one on the offside, picks up a single. They will have to keep on rotating strike. And an odd bat ball will come along to put that one away. Still got 8 wickets in hand. I think they just need some momentum into this innings. That current rate is dropping all the way from 9.5 to 7.5 at this stage. Mazhar is doing a good job. Alif Pharma at this stage will be really mighty pleased the way they've fought back. This is surely a chance. Well. A direct hit was required. $74 for 2. First quarterfinal of CBFS T20 2025 between Karwan and Alif Pharma. Alif Pharma won the toss, decided to bowl first, and Karwan, they are 75 for 2 after 10 overs. Welcome back after drinks break. 75 for 2. Halfway stage of this innings. More spin introduced in form of Muhammad Asif, the left armer, be operating round the wicket to Zoeb Khan. Good start. Equally well played. He's batting on 51. Looking good here, Zoeb. It's very, very important for Zoeb and Karwan that he kicks on and he makes a big score because he's well settled at the crease. He'd like to continue. Ankush also looking good, looking to work the ball into the gaps. Use of the feet from Zoeb, immediately taking the attack to the left arm spinner and hits him a long, long way back onto the top of the roof. Terrific footwork, got to the pitch of the ball. Great camera work as well from the production team. Terrific hit and replacement ball, please. Out comes one of our match officials with the box of balls and also players. Once again, the batters having a breather, a couple of drinks. What a hit it was. 83 for 2. McLive again worked away on the onside, well fielded by Hazrat Luqman at short fine. That was a beautiful shot from Zoeb, stamping his authority on the left arm spinner, not allowing him to settle early on. Little bit of spin from Asif. That's good stuff. Again, goes all the way for 6. Few of the spectators were in spot of bother. A brilliant hit from Zoeb. Big over in the context of the game. 14 of it. Comes down. Gets to the pitch of the ball. What a strike. 89 for 2 after 11. This time Ankush joined the party from the other end. 4 runs again. Runs are beginning to flow here for Karwan. Good footwork. Just rocking back in. Hitting it well in front of square. Ankush. The towels are out. It's quite early evening in this world. It's just around 7 p.m. local time. Goes for that sweep shot. Wonder if the dew is really kicking on here. Last over, it was a big one for Karwan. 14 runs of it, where Zoeb took a liking to Asif, hitting him for 2 consecutive sixes. Nicely driven on the offside for another single. First quarterfinal of CBFS T20 2025, live and exclusive from the home of cricket in this part of the world, Sharjah Cricket Stadium. If you're just tuning in, Alif Pharma won the toss, decided to bowl first. Karwan in a very solid position, 96 for 2. Looking to post a score of around 180 plus, especially if Zohaib can carry on. At the moment, these two are doing it nicely. Going for that slog sweep, not quite timing it. It will just give him a single. End of 12, 98 for 2. $98 for 2 after 12. Another bowling change here. Asif, he's been replaced by Muhammad Ali. Different tactics because he was expensive in that first over. That's a very good delivery. What a good bowling change from Hamad Ahmed Khan. And Muhammad Ali striking with his first delivery. Excellent length. Good movement back. Was caught on the crease. That's the end of Ankush. A timely breakthrough for Alif Pharma. 3 down for 98. 98 for 3 after 12.1 overs. Shahan Akram is the new batter. Worked away on the onside. He's a fine player in good form, and someone you would ideally want in this sort of situation, because not only can play those big shots, but he can really work the ball into the gaps. A busy player will keep the scoreboard ticking along. .99 for 3. They'll be eyeing a score of 180 plus. Nicely played towards backward point. Dot ball there. Interesting stage of the game for both the sides. Alif Pharma just picking up that important wicket, breaking the partnership. If they can pick up a couple here, that will certainly bring that projected total down considerably. Nicely controlled. That's a fabulous pull shot from Zoeb Khan. Testing him with the short ball. How well he's controlled that. That's superb batting. Excellent shot. Rolled his wrist. Got on top of the bounce. He knew that there was two fielders back on the boundary. Square leg and fine leg, and he's just bisected them with great control. This time it is the off pace. Bumper deceived him a fraction for lack of pace. It hits him on the elbow. Leg buys is a signal from the umpire. .104 for 3. Scoring at just tick over 8 runs per over. They would like to increase that current rate as well. Every time they look to increase, they've just lost that wicket. Pick up a quick single. 13 overs gone. 105 for 3. .105 for 3 after 13 overs. Faisal introduced into the attack. Shahan Akram. He'll be looking to put some pressure on the new bowler here. That's a good start from Faisal. Starting off with a wonderful delivery on that middle stump. Right line, right length. Nice wristy drive on the offside. Zohaib on 69. He's set for 100 here. If you get there, Karwan will be well placed. Give the bowlers a fair chance in this all important quarterfinal. The first of them, CBFS T20 2025. First quarterfinal in progress. Alif Pharma winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. Karwan 107 for 3. I would say evenly poised at this stage looking at this track. A score of 160, 170 is what is par on this surface. This is good stuff. Bowling the right length. This is turning out to be a wonderful over from Faisal. This becomes a big ball because he's just conceded 2 of 5 deliveries. Nicely clipped away on the onside. A tidy over from Faisal comes to an end. 14 gone. 108 for 3, Karwan. Toss top delivery. Shahan Akram goes big. And it's gone out of the stadium. Onto the road as well. What a strike. Hamad just giving that ball a little bit of extra flight. An stunning hit from Shahan Akram. Clean strike. And they will need a replacement ball. 114 for 3. They got a replacement ball. And we are ready to go again. 114 for 3. It was a clean strike from Shahan Akram all the way for 6. That's a dangerous shot. to employ against the off spinner. There's no real sharp turn of the wicket, but just enough to cramp him for room. He goes again. Has he picked out the man? Yes, he has. Hamad strikes for the second time. This time he went much square. I think he was just looking to put it in the gap. Half-hearted shot. He could have gone all the way. A good catch by Asif in the deep. Timely breakthrough for Alif Pharma. 114 for the loss of 3 wickets. For 114, in comes the skipper, Muazzam. So 2 left-handers in the middle now. He's also a busy player, someone who likes to rotate strike, stay busy at the crease. It's not a bad spell from Hamad Ahmad Khan, bowling part-time right-arm off spinners. He's picked up 2 very important wickets. Nicely bowled again. Just squaring up the left-hander. Excellent figures. Being a part-timer, you will take those figures any day of the week. That too in a quarter-final. Nicely struck. And he beats the cover. Goes into the fence for 4. Excellent shot from Muazzam. Last ball of that over. Slightly full. Great placement through the offside for 4. 118 for 4 after 15. Faisal to continue. Drag down and got away with that one. Not really timing it. So Hayborn 71 of 44. He'll be looking to bat through here. Faisal, he's been impressive in his short spell so far. He's maintained good pressure. Nicely played 2 overs mid-off. $120 for 4. Nice stroke. He's timed that beautifully. That's another biggie from Zohaib. He's played some wonderful shot. One on the roof, couple of them in the stands. Lovely balance at the crease. He's a strong young bloke. Zohaib Khan, he does hit the ball hard. Another ball disappears. 126 for 4. Back live. Nice punch of the back foot. Zohaib is looking really good here. Moves to 78. He is set for 100 here. Got a bit of luck early on. There was a run out opportunity. Then drop catch a third man of Hazrat Luqman. But apart from that, he's looked really good today. There's a little mix up, but eventually they make it through. End of 16 overs, 128 for 4. Karwan. Hazrat Luqman back into the attack. Was very impressive in his first spell. Could have had Zohaib Khan as well. Slightly off target, but he gets away with it. Hazrat Luqman. Loads of experience behind him. Not as quick as he used to be in his prime. Still, he's a very fine bowler. Nicely played on the offside. Picks up a single. They need one, possibly two big overs to target that 180 sort of range. 3.4 overs remaining in the innings. So you have 22 legal deliveries. He does like to play that cut shot, but gets beaten. A little bit of extra bounce, and also it was a bit too close to off stump. Alif Pharma, they've done well. So far, they managed to keep enough pressure on these batters. It's about that last part of the innings. Can they control things towards the end? Nice little clip on the onside. Clever running between the wickets. Clever placement. Playing it with soft hands. Big gaps on the onside for the left-hander. Goes up pitch on the offside. Asif does well. Excellent over in the context of the game at this stage. Just 5 runs of it. He needs to finish without a boundary here. Last ball of Hassan Lukman's spell. Guided away towards short third. Will just be a single. 17 overs done. 134 for 4, Karwan. Mazhar Hussain back into the attack. Played away on the offside. And great placement. Beats the sweeper on the offside. Into the 80s now. Excellent shot. Deep in the crease. Fast hands through the ball. Goes for a boundary. He goes for that pull shot. And it's gone the distance. What a good shot from Zohaib. 10 of the first 2 deliveries. Mazhar Hussain under pressure here in the 18th over. A fantastic shot from Zohaib. Really digged in shot. Asking for trouble. And put away in great style. Shuffling across the stumps. He's absolutely nailed that 6. Slow delivery, cut away. Will just be a single. This is a very crucial period of play for both sides. If Karwan, they can get away from Alif Pharma, have few big overs, then it will be difficult for Alif Pharma to go past 180, 190. That's a wonderful hit from Wazam Ayad as well. Effortless 6 over extra cover. This is the kind of over they were waiting for. 17 of the first 4 deliveries. Pressure on Mazhar Hussain and Alif Pharma. 150 up for Karwan as well. things can change pretty quickly. Outside leg side will be a wide. $152 for 4. Slow delivery. Disguises Mozam nicely on that occasion. Leg buys the signal from the umpire. Karwan well placed here with 6 wickets in hand. They just need a flurry of boundaries. They'll be targeting 30 more at this stage. Zohaib on 91. That'll be a wide offside off stump. So it's turning out to be a one expensive over from Mazhar. Straight away towards backward point for a single. He'll keep the strike. 155 for 4 after 18 overs. Zohaib goes big. That's an enormous blow onto the rooftop for 6. That takes him to 98 now. Bowling a spinner is always a dicey option, especially in the 19th over of the innings. What a strike from Zohaib. Absolutely brilliant. 161 for 4 with that hit. He needs 2 more for a fabulous 100. Lots of balls disappearing out of the ground. They found another replacement. We're ready to go again. Imran Munir has been quite busy, so is the 4th umpire. On 98 of 53. What a good knock coming in from Zohaib. This quarterfinal of CBFS T20 2025. Hits it hard, back over the head. This might be it. Yes, he does make it through. 100 for Zohaib Khan at this iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium in a knockout game for Karwan. He's risen to the occasion. Powerful strike over the bowlers. A fantastic 100 from this left-hander of Karwan. Really fantastic strike. Oh, a little bit toe end of the Big over this one as well. 12 of the deliveries. He's hit that hard. 4 more. Zohaib is really turning it on here. Another big over. And Karwan, they are running away with the show here. It's under control, but that last over going for 20 odd, and now this over already is gone for quite a few. 16 so far. Big risk taken by Hamad to give the over to the spinner in the 171 for 4. Zohaib 108 of 56. This time he gets beaten through the shot a little too early. Can he finish it off on a high, Faisal? Hit straight through the line, not quite timing it. Still, it's a big over for Karwan. 172 for 4 after 19 overs. $172 for 4 after 19 overs. Last over of the innings. Muhammad Ali. Off-pace delivery into the surface. And nicely caught by the skipper. That's a good result here for Alif Pharma to see the back of Zohaib. He was striking the ball nicely. Mistimed that. That was clever change of pace. Perfect result for Alif Pharma. End of Zohaib for an outstanding 100. 109. 5 down, Karwan. $172 for 5. Wes Alisha is the new batter. He has the ability to strike the ball big. Oh, great Yorker. Through his legs. A superb delivery from Muhammad Ali. Well, he's got rid of him. What happened there? It just clipped the stumps on the way through. And that's the end of OS. As 6 down for 172. Muhammad Ali is on a hat-trick. $172 for 6. Muhammad Ali is on a hat-trick. Salman is the new batter. Opportunity for Muhammad Ali to pick up a hat-trick. He's hit hard down the ground. Quick single. Excellent stuff here from Muhammad Ali, picking up 2 wickets. Now a single in the last over. Couple of big overs. Just got Karwan up over 170. One stage, Alif Pharma looked like having the upper hand. They could have contained them around 160, but now it's a matter of few big overs and things can change. Knocks him over. Muazzam Ayad goes across the line. Another wicket for Muhammad Ali. This is superb stuff in the last over from this right arm medium pacer of Alif Pharma. Round the wicket. Bowls a length ball. Change of pace as well. Excellent stuff. That's the end of Muazzam. Another wicket goes down for Karwan. Muazzam goes for 15. 7 down. Karwan. $173 for 7. 3 wickets for Muhammad Ali. And make it 4. And that's also a 5-4 for Muhammad Ali. This is high-class bowling. Incredible over. Will this be the difference in this game? 5 for 28 for Muhammad Ali. Great Yorker. Swung in late as well. Absolutely stunning from Muhammad Ali. He's going to be on a hat-trick one more time in this over. 8 down for 172, Karwan. What figures? 4 wickets in just a single of the last over. He's on a hat-trick here. He's already picked up a 5-er. Can he complete a hat-trick as well? Oh, so close to leg stump. End of an incredible over, and there's going to be a run out at the bowler's end. So just 1 run, 5 wickets in the over. 4 to Muhammad Ali, 1 in shape of a run out. An absolute brilliant over. They were well on course to cross 180. But Muhammad Ali has really shown great skills in that last over. That's the batting card at the top. Zohaib 109 of 59 deliveries. Doug for Hamid, Adib Usmani 21, 11 for Ankush, 10 for Shahan Akram, 15 for Muazzam Ayat. And look at that bottom half was blown away by Muhammad Ali. Awais Ali Shan gone for a duck. One not out to Salman Salim. A couple of ducks for Ilal Noor and Sayam Khan run out towards the end. 6 extras, a very disciplined bowling performance from Alif Pharma. Lukman led the way with that spell. Economical, 1 for 30 of his 4 overs, 5 for 28 of 4 overs for Muhammad Ali. He was absolutely a star of the show. Mazhar Hussain, touch expensive, none for 37. 2 wickets for Hamad Khan. He's done an okay job. And 1 over from Asif Lara went for 14. 3 overs of Faisal went for 29. 6 extras, a decent bowling performance. After winning the toss, they will take that, but they're going to have to bat really well to cross the line. These are the innings highlights. It all started with a Yorker from Lukman to dismiss Hamid Khan. Runs kept on flowing from Adib Usmani and Zohaib Khan. Looked powerful. Adib Usmani with a meaty strike before he was dismissed, playing that reverse paddle. Then he was trapped on the crease. Ankush. Shahan Akram also picked out. Square leg. On the other end, Zohaib was very impressive. Wonderful 100 coming in from Zohaib Khan. And then wickets for Muhammad Ali in the last over. Bang, bang. 4 wickets. Look at that for a Yorker. And then a run out of the last ball. Well, Karwan, they need 173 as we dive into a short little break, and we'll be back with the run chase. Welcome back to Sharjah Cricket Stadium once again for the run chase of Alif Pharma against Karwan Cricket Club in the first quarter-final of CBFS T20 2025 here at this iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Lovely conditions here for cricket. Both teams will be looking to create some early impetus with the ball. Karwan would love to pick a few early wickets. Whereas Alif Pharma, they will look to get off to a good start. Two openers are out there in the middle. Hamad Ahmed Khan, Khalid Shah. Khalid Shah, who's played a lot of cricket here, will be looking to relish this chance and get some runs here for his side. Playing for Alif Pharma, he's played a lot of cricket. This is basically his home turf, so he understands the conditions a lot better than the rest. Alif Pharma will be hoping that he kicks on and makes a big score. Salman Salim, who's got the ability to swing the ball, he will be looking to pitch it up and get few early wickets. Liberta swing away. Starts off with a wide offside off stump. Is that sort of score on this surface? If you bat well enough, you back yourself to chase it down. On the other hand, if you can pick a few early wickets, create that scoreboard pressure, then surely you are in the game as well. So I would say it's even Stevens at this stage. Promises to be a very good game of cricket. Edged away towards third man from Khalid, gets off the mark. Salman Salim, he's got that ability to move the ball both ways with the new ball. Surprised that there's no slip in place. Good delivery. Nicely played. Right behind the line and playing with the full face. Off the bat. It's about setting the tone for both the teams. If the openers can get off to a good start, nice leave. And on the other end, if Karwan can pick a few early wickets, there'll be a lot of pressure. A lot is on stake, especially when you're coming into that sort of game. A lot is on the stakes. If you win, you go into the semi-finals. You lose, you go home. There's pressure on everyone. Slip in place now. That's good move. And immediately past the outside edge. Deeb Usmani very sharp behind the stumps. Always never misses an opportunity to try and pick up a wicket. Sliced away on the offside. Past that fielder. That's the first boundary for Hamad. He's very, very strong in that area. Square of the wicket on the offside. Touch of width. Open face. Over back foot point for 4. That's the sort of delivery with width on. He loves to play square of the wicket. Both off the front foot and off the back foot. First boundary for the skipper. He's in decent form, Hamad. Nicely played. End of the first over, 6 for none. Interesting choice here from Karwan to open the bowling with Shahan Akram. He's such a versatile cricketer. Very good off spinner. Khalid Shah goes big. And he's miscued that one in between those two fielders. Got away with it. Toe end of the bat. And immediately he signals to the dressing room. Change of willow, please. Seven for none. Hamad in good form. That's clever bit of bowling. One obvious reasons for operating with Shahan Akram is the left-hander Khalid Shah. Almost got him. That last delivery. Goes big on the onside. Clears short mid wicket, but there's a fielder back. Oh, he overruns that one. Couple of runs here. The towels are out. That's interesting. Maybe there's a sign of some dew coming in, and if it really kicks in, that is advantage Alif Pharma, because they are batting second. They are chasing. It will skid onto the bat. It will be difficult especially for the spinners to control. Firmly played down the ground. There's protection at mid-on. Just a single. But Alif Pharma, they need to keep wickets in hand. They've got to go at a decent rate. At the same time, they need to just preserve wickets. In case if the dew comes in, they can take advantage. Batting, it's going to get easier and easier depending on conditions. Got to give themselves a chance here in this quarterfinal, first of the 4 quarterfinals of CBFS T20 2025. We got so much action coming your way. Next quarterfinal, it's going to be 7 districts taking on GHK Properties. That will be a cracker of a contest. Cracked away through the offside. That's typical Khalid Shah for you. That went like a tracer bullet for 4. Excellent shot from Khalid Shah. Touch of width. Great balance. Crunched it for 4. 14 for none after 2 overs. Up and safe enough. Nicely struck. Captain joins the party. Back-to-back boundaries here for Alif Pharma. A little bit of momentum early on. It was hint of width. He went up and over extra cover. Fine stroke. He favors the outside. Hamad Ahmed Khan loves the room offside off stump. Excellent batting. Excellent delivery. Good response. Just pulled his length back. A little bit of movement. We haven't seen any great deal of movement sideways, both in the air, off the track. There's no real grass on this track. It's nice. Flat surface. Rolled in nicely. Ball skidding onto the bat. Look to play that power round the corner. Gets beaten. A little bit of skidness off the track. Leg by is the signal from the umpire. Short fine was in the ring. Madhu will be touch disappointed. Couldn't really put bat to ball. That would have raced down to final leg for a boundary. Alif Pharma looking good here. They get through this initial phase, that will give them a lot of confidence to chase this total down. Oh, going across the line, so close to off stump. That one just skidded through nicely. $19 for none after 2.4 overs. Big heave across the line. This is wonderful stuff from Salman. Hitting that hard length. And I think that's the length to hit on this surface. Just short of a length. The odd ball will skid on and keep a little low. So you keep yourself in play for picking up wickets if you're targeting those stumps. Worked away on the onside. Khalid Shah will keep the strike. 20 for none after 3 overs. Shahan Akram to continue. Pulled away with power. It's going to be a tester for the fielder who makes a fumble, and it goes into the ropes for 4. Karwan, they really need to lift in the field here. It was hit hard. That had to be stopped. It was Zohaib. Just got a little bit of bad bounce and ricochet onto his knee and then onto the ropes. Signs of some early dew here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. August well for Alif Pharma. He goes big. That's typical Khalid Shah for you. A magnificent hit into the stands for 6. What a good strike. Down on one knee. Big stride forward. Hitting through the line to his favorite zone over mid-wicket for 6. If he gets going, dangerous signs for Karwan. $30 for none. They'll need another replacement ball. Back live. Ball has been rescued back. 30 for none after 3.2 overs. Expensive start for Shahan Akram in his second over. 4 now a 6. Pressure on him here. He goes again. This is clean. This is long. It's huge. Over the side screen for 6. Khalid Shah with the beauty of a stroke. A magnificent strike. Lovely flow off the bat all the way for 6. That was some stroke from Khalid. Really stamping his authority on this game here. Karwan, they need to find some answers. Part-time off spinner of Shahan Akram is not quite working at the moment. Khalid Shah has got on top of him here. Much better. Just slowing it up. Bowled it into the surface. Khalid is such a dangerous player. Can get away from you very, very quickly. He goes again. It's gone the distance. Third 6 off the over. Absolutely carnage here from Khalid Shah. And Alif Pharma Looking so good inside the power play. Another ball disappears. 42 for none. It's a great start. Mr. Kashabilla is waiting for another replacement ball. McLeod 42 for none after 3.5 overs. Look at this over. 3 sixes and a boundary. 22 runs of it. That sort of over can change the course of a game. Oh, that one turned square. Encouraging signs for things to come for Karwan, but they got to really pull up their socks here. 42 for none after 4 overs. $42 for none after 4 overs. Karwan, a little bit of pressure here defending 174. Salman to continue. That's a good delivery. They just need a period of play where they can just keep things tight for a couple of overs. And it's amazing. Couple of tight overs can bring a wicket. Nice flick through the onside from the skipper. Great timing as well. And it whistled to the boundary in a jiffy. What a good shot from the skipper, Hamad. Fraction 2 straight. Beautifully played. Just lost his length on that occasion. First delivery, top of off stump, defended well. Next one, he tries to bowl a little full onto that leg stump, whipped away for 4. That's where you need a lot of discipline and effort to contain good batters. Nicely glided away towards third man. Excellent start from Alif Pharma, chasing 174 in the first quarterfinal of CBFS T20 2025. They are in a very, very good position. Good short ball into the rib cage and riding the bounce and playing it with control on the onside. Smart batting here from Khalid Shah. 48 for none. Looking good here. Alif Pharma. This time he goes for that hook shot. It's going to be a couple of runs. No, he's just made a meal of it. 50 up for Alif Pharma. Inside 5 overs. That was a good shot ball. And was played with decent control. Oh, Sam Khan just losing his feet and stepping onto the ropes. What a good start by the openers. 122 more required with 10 wickets in hand. It has to be said, they are the firm favourites now at this stage. Anything can happen. It's still a long way off. Swing and a miss. 5 gone. 52 for Alif Pharma. Khalid Shah looking in very, very good form. Change of bowling here. Sam Khan into the attack. That slingy action. Slightly unorthodox. He's got that knack of picking up wickets. And they need a wicket here. He seems to make things happen. Slow delivery. Hit nicely by Khalid. Another boundary. Runs are really flowing here for Alif Pharma. What a partnership. Goes square of the wicket. There was a little bit of width. That's all he needs. Karwan under pressure. Under pressure to stop the flow of runs here from these two. Particularly from Khalid Shah. Hit hard but straight to mid-on. Sam coming round the wicket. Looking to cramp Khalid Shah for room. Look at that for a shot. Went straight to mid-on but was hit with a lot of force. He's just a fantastic striker of the ball. Good Yorker glided away from Khalid Shah. He's a fielder in place for that kind of stroke. Picks up a single. Excellent stuff from Alif Pharma, chasing 174, 57 for none. Mazumayat will be touch nervous here in this quarterfinal. He'll be thinking, how do I manage to pick a few wickets to get back into the game? He sliced that one with an open face and all the way for six. There was width on offer and the captain really pounces on that opportunity. What a hit from Ahmad. Touch of width, square of the wicket, that's where he loves them. Terrific strike to end the power play. 63 for none after 6. Where's Alisha into the attack? A dependable left arm spinner. Karwan, they'll be hoping that he produces quality and he can give them that breakthrough. At the moment, they're just running away with the show here. These two. Big shout to start off. Maybe there was a little bit of bat involved, but a good delivery first up from Wes Alisha. He's a competitor. You got to admire him for his quality. He's got that sort of character. You'll always give his 100%. Up for the fight. Nicely played. Square of the wicket from Khalid Shah. That was timed exceptionally well. Great placement as well from Khalid Shah. Went only a yard away from that fielder, but that one went with a great pace on it. And fielder in the deep had no hope whatsoever. Superb strike. Khalid Shah, who knows these conditions, it's a big plus for Alif Pharma to have him in their side. Clipped away. Pushing the first one hard. Coming back for the second. Excellent cricket from these two. Good running. Applauding his partner Ahmad. $69 for none. Wes Alisha. Dot ball is a rarity at this stage. The way these two been going, maintaining a very healthy current rate. Over 10 runs per over. That's another good delivery. Perhaps a bit too close to cut. Decent over. Still 6 runs off it. Clipped away on the onside. Khalid will keep the strike. 70 for none after 7 overs. Hilal into the attack for the first time. It's going to be a challenge for this youngster up against an experienced player like Khalid Shah and Hamad, both looking in fine touch here. $70 for none. 104 required. Khalid Shah immediately attacks him and puts him into the stands for 6. Fine stroke from the left-hander Khalid Shah. What a good hit. Wonderful strike. Alif Pharma well on their way here. Typical Khalid Shah stroke. He loves them there. If he gets anything in his arc, look to smash it. Lal under pressure here with that first delivery. What a run chase from Alif Pharma. Doing a mighty fine job, these two openers. Short ball, cracked off the back foot. Great placement. Long chase for the long off fielder. Doesn't quite get to it. 4 more. Terrific strike to bring up on a half century. Wonderful, wonderful footwork. Pressing forward and then rocking back onto the back foot. 52 for Khalid Shah in a knockout game for Alif Pharma. Just 27 deliveries. That's a superb knock coming in from the left-hander Khalid Shah. Hilal under a lot of pressure here. Again, he bowls it short. Again, he hits it. This time, he picks out Hamid Khan at long off. It's a very difficult batter to bowl to, because if you flight and you look to bowl that good length, he will come up with that slog sweep. Fraction shot. He is a good cutter and puller of the ball. He goes up and over. Captain from the other end joining the party with another 6. This is becoming all too easy now. Flighted delivery, offside off stump. Beautifully played. Not an easy shot to play. Through extra cover, he's done it with ease. Nicely clipped away on the onside. Runs are coming far too easy at the moment. "18 runs of the first 5 deliveries. It's a big over. Further, just 86 required. Cruising at the moment, Alif Pharma. Punched hard off the backward, straight to extra cover. A rare dot ball to finish the 8th. 88 for none, Alif Pharma. "88 for none after 8 overs. It's been all Alif Pharma shows in this run chase. Karwan struggling to find any answers whatsoever to this onslaught, to this magnificent partnership between Hamad and Khalid Shah. 53 of 29 for Khalid Shah, 33 of 19 for Hamad Khan. Ali Iqbal introduced into the attack. Looks to play that cut shot on the offside. Lack of pace. He does bowl some very good off cutters. He's got good variations. Ali Iqbal. I think they just need to bowl few tight overs, manage to bowl few dot balls, build a little bit of pressure and hope for a mistake from these two. Just get that little bit of opening to get back into the game, but you do feel they will need wickets on regular intervals if they are to stay in this competition. Karwan, beautifully played, square of the wicket. There is protection there, will just be a single. Missing out on few key players, has to be said. No Huzaima bin Tanveer, Ibrar Ahmed. Those two with express pace obviously adds a lot of value. Involved in Abu Dhabi T10 going on in Abu Dhabi. It does affect the combination of your side when you lose two high-class bowlers. And at the same time, it's an opportunity for these youngsters to rise to the occasion. Nicely punched away by Khalid. 90 for none, going along nicely. Runs are coming pretty freely. Got to somehow stop those singles. They're ahead of the required rate by a big margin, going at 10.5 runs per over at the moment. That required rate is just 7.32 runs per over. .83 required. Turning out to be a wonderful toss won by Alif Pharma, and asking Karwan to bat first. It's turning out to be a master stroke. At the moment, they're just going through the motions here, Karwan. There's no real urgency at the moment in the field. Not much energy. Short ball, he gets inside the line and helps that one away. Overshot, fine for a boundary. It was a very good over up till that point, but that short ball was not required. He got inside the line and goes over fine leg for a boundary. 96 for none after 9. .96 for none after 9 overs. Wes Alisha to continue. What a shot from Khalid. That's huge as well. Into the stands for 6 more. 100 run partnership raised up. 102 for none after 9.1 overs. It's a magnificent blow from Khalid. Bowled it through with a quicker pace. It just came onto the bat nicely. What a strike from Khalid Shah. He goes again. This might be an opportunity. And it falls in no man's land. It was Sam Khan all the way coming from mid-on. And Hamid Khan was coming at that one from mid-off. Neither of them could get to the ball. Perhaps it was diving effort required to get to the ball. Down the leg side, and it's beaten the wicketkeeper as well. It runs down to the ropes. 5 wides. Really not having enough answers here, Karwan. Everything seems to be drifting away from them. Now it's just runnable stuff for Alif Pharma. Muscled away towards long on. Short ball pulled away with great power. Beautifully placed as well from Khalid. Awais Ali Shah is really struggling here to maintain his length. Try to do something different. Bowled it behind the popping crease. Turned out to be a short ball. Beautifully played by Khalid Shah. 1 to 66 of 34. This time he cuts that one away. Pass backward point. Just be a single. Dot ball to finish the 10th over. 114 for none as players will take drinks. Ali Iqbal will continue 10 overs, none for 114 Alif Pharma. They just need 60. Played that one away. Fine. It's a fast outfield. It's another boundary. Runs seems to flow here for Khalid Shah. 71 for him now. Not where he intended, but that's part of the game. We saw a great 100 from Zoeb Khan early on. And Khalid Shah is almost equally matching that 100. He's on the verge of making 100 here. Just 29 shot in a run chase along with the captain. He's shown great amount of maturity. Advancing down the pitch. Saw him coming, just push it across. $118 for none. Just 56 more required for Alif Pharma. Get over the line. Pulled away. And he's picked out the man. Unfortunately, Khalid Shah hits one straight down the throat of Hamid Khan at long on. And that's the end of a fine knock from Khalid. He's hit that hard, but unfortunately couldn't clear that fielder at long on. 118 for 1. End of a magnificent knock from Khalid comes to an end. $118 for 1 after 10.4 overs. Ali Iqbal has picked up an important wicket here. Can they make further inroads into this innings? Batter is Faisal. Wrapped on the pads. Big shout. Nevertheless, it was a good delivery from Ali Iqbal. Boundary of the first, then couple of dot balls brought about a wicket of Khalid Shah, and now a dot ball. Needs to maintain that pressure. Faisal gets off the mark with a nice drive. 119 for 1 after 11. Straight away on the offside, quick single, and safely makes it through. It's important for Alif Pharma that Hamad now carries this innings forward. Match till the end. You don't want to be having two batters all of a sudden new to the crease. That can give the opposition a bit of a sniff. That was so close to the off stump. Playing outside the line. Nicely chipped away towards mid-on. It's a perfect opportunity for Avas Ali Shah to create some pressure from this end. It's a game of glorious uncertainties, and we have seen in the past as well. So many teams have lost from a very comfortable position. Anything can happen in this game. Karwan, they got to keep believing. That's a nice drive from Faisal. Fetch him a boundary. Nice shot from Faisal. That will give him some confidence. Equally well played, the next one. That's all they need at this stage. .48 more required. This time he plays that one on the offside. A dot ball to end the 12th over. 126 for 1. 48 required of the last 8 overs for Alif Pharma with 9 wickets in hand. Ali Iqbal has been the pick of the bowlers so far, who's maintained good control, good variations. He's been very, very impressive with the youngster Ali Iqbal. He's developed some nice variations, worked hard at his skill. He's been doing a good job for Karwan of late. Nicely done by Ahmad. Just needs to bring his experience into play here, Ahmad, and carry this innings forward. They've got everything in control, but you don't want to open the door for the opposition. They're looking very, very flat in the field, Karwan. Not much happening. Not much chirp. Even Nadeeb Usmani behind the stumps looks very, very quiet. Clipped away on the onside. Three runs of three deliveries so far. Just working the ball into the gaps. That's all they need at this stage. Nothing fancy. Bit of common sense and they should be home. Nicely played. He's a beautiful timer of the ball, especially square of the wicket. Looks in good touch. If you're just tuning in, the first quarter final of CBFS T20 2025 between Karwan and Alif Pharma. Alif Pharma won the toss, decided to bowl first, chasing 174. Alif Pharma 130 for 1. Absolutely cruising along. Lovely shot. Presenting the full face of the bat. Hamid Khan with a good effort. Now, pardon me, it was Awais Ali Shah who does well. Excellent work. Pulled away off the front foot into the gap for 4. Faisal is also finding a bit of touch here. Fraction shot. Picked up nicely. 136 for 1 after 13 overs. $136 for 1 after 13 overs. Big slog. Sweep comes in for Mohammad Ahmed Khan. That's a trademark shot of his. Over long on for 6. Straight away attacking the young spinner. A terrific hit from the captain. Inching closer to victory here. 49 for Ahmad. 31 deliveries. That ball went into the stands and the umpire having a close look at shape of the ball after hitting those stands. Just have lost a bit of shape, so they might need a replacement one. 142 for 1. Back live, 142 for 1. First ball smashed into the stands for 6. And that's the nice way to get to a half century. The captain, Hamad Ahmed Khan, showing his class on the big occasion against Karwan, leading the side from the front. Fine half century. Just 32 deliveries. Excellent batting. Nicely struck again from Faisal. Runs are coming freely. He goes again. This is up in the air. It's a miscue and taken. Hamid Khan takes the catch. Alan picks up a wicket. Halal Noor with a little bit of redemption for the right arm leg spinner. That's the end of skipper Hamad. Perishes after fine half century. Good catch by Hamid Khan. Alif Pharma, they've lost their second wicket. Very good shout first up. That was beautifully bowled. That wrong one coming back into the right-hander. And Safir Tarak was caught on the crease. Excellent delivery from the youngster. Just have a look at that one. Wrong one. Coming back in. Very good decision from Kashif Billah. It would have missed leg stump comfortably. Excellent umpiring from Kashif. Spot on with that call. Nicely played down the ground. For a single, 14 overs done. 145 for 2. $145 for 2. So I'm back into the attack. Starts off with that leg side Yorker. They pick up a leg by. Straightforward. Chase for Alif Pharma if they don't mess it up. 28 more required of 33 deliveries. Nicely done by Faisal. He looked busy. He looked good at the crease. First quarterfinal of CBFS T20 2025 here at the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Alif Pharma well on their way to grabbing a spot in the semi-finals. Oh, good Yorker, swung in light. Oh, there is a trouble. There is trouble. Adib Usmani misses it up. Hit him high on the arm. And Faisal gets a life. All sorts of confusion in the middle. And that pretty much sums up the day for Karwan. Nothing seems to go their way. This replay will tell us a bit more. That ball just bounced a little awkwardly. Deep Usmani not able to gather it, and that allowed Faisal to get back into the crease. Good drive. And into the gap for 4. Just a nice, juicy, low full toss. Going for that Yorker again. He meets it on the full. Excellent placement. And excellent timing as well from Faisal. 150 up for Alif Pharma. They're inching closer to a magnificent run chase. A magnificent victory. Short ball. Beaten for a little bit of skidness off the track. One of the over is a signal from the umpire. Last ball of the 15th. Nicely done by Faisal on the offside. Played it with soft hands. Picks up a single. 15 gone. 153 for 2. $153 for 2 after 15 overs. Just 21 more required with 8 wickets in hand. Take over 4 runs per over required. They'll be looking to do it as early as possible. Ali Iqbali has been pick of the bowlers. Another good delivery. He's bowled with variations. He's hit a good length. Damage was done in the power play by Hamad and Khalid Shah. Not much spin on offer in this track, and it really played in favor of the batters under lights. Nice stroke from Safi Tariq, riding the bounce and getting it fine for 4. Nice shot. Just rolled his wrist on top of the bounce nicely. Excellent shot from Safir. And gets it away from that square leg fielder. It will be a tough loss for Karwan to take. And that's the beauty of sport as well. You need to bounce back from adversity. They're fine side, they're professional side. Missing out on the key players. So this all important game, and just another wide, just really dented their chances coming into this game with inexperienced attack. To defend 174, these conditions, they had to take few early wickets. That didn't happen. If they would have picked up Khalid Shah or Ahmad early, it would have been a different ball game altogether. But that opening stand really took the game away from them. Runs are flowing so easily for this pair as well. Nicely fielded in his follow through. Just 14 more required for Alif Pharma. Another slow delivery. Nicely deceived the batter, but he'll pick up a single. Safir Targun 724 for Faisal. 71 for Khalid Shah at the top, 50 odd for Ahmad. Batting looks good for Alif Pharma going into that all important semi final on Saturday here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Nicely fielded. That's good work on the offside. End of 16, 161 for 2. $161 for 2. Sam Khan continuing here. He's one of those experienced bowlers for Karwan. He needed to strike as well. So far, wicketless. That's been the problem for Karwan. 174 could be defended here, but you do need to pick up wickets. That didn't happen. Offside off stump. Thrashed away from Safir Tarak. $11 more required. Karwan looked really flat in the field. Obviously, it can happen when you don't pick up early wickets in the position. Got to get away from you quickly. Good delivery. Bending his back, hitting the deck hard. .163 for the loss of 2 wickets. This time he hits him on the helmet. Well, there's a little bit of bat involved. It races down to third man boundary for 4. They're going through the protocols. It did brush the helmet as well. .167 for 2. Just 7 more required for Alif Pharma. Leg side edge again. Will they come back for the second? Or just settle for a single? Turning out to be a one-sider. First quarterfinal of CBFS T20 2025. A lot was expected from Karwan, but they've been just blown away from Alif Pharma. Great team performance, well led by the captain. Big shout. Going down the leg side. Another one of those swinging Yorkers with a missed leg stump. 168 for 2 after 17 overs. .168 for 2. Where's Alisha? Going it. Nicely clipped away. He's also gone above 10 runs per over. That's been the problem for Karwan. One of those experienced bowlers. They needed a lot more from Awais Alisha in this game. Conditions hasn't been easy, to be fair. There's quite a bit of dew in place as well. It's not easy to grip the ball. Nice drive to the sweeper on the offside. Now it's just down to 3 runs for Alif Pharma to enter into the semi-finals. It's going to be overthrows. Looked pretty flat in the outfield as well, Karwan today. Toss was a big factor. But Alif Pharma exploited the conditions quite nicely, keep them around that 170 odd sort of total. They are running through. That'll be the end of the game. They are celebrating. Hang on. Got a little bit of confusion in the middle here. It's not over. The scores are level. It's going to be a single required for Alif Pharma. 8 firmly towards cover. 18 gone, 173 for 2. $173 for 2 after 18 overs. Nice stylish drive from Faisal to seal the deal for Alif Pharma. They are through to the semi-finals of CBFS T20 2025, beating Karwan Cricket Club by 8 wickets. An absolute great team performance, very well led by the skipper Hamad Ahmed Khan. Handshakes all around. Disappointment for Karwan. They will need to bounce back strong in the rest of the season. A fantastic performance coming in from Alif Pharma. As far as the batting is concerned, it was led by the openers. Khalid Shah 71 of 39, 50 of 33 for Hamad Khan. Faisal 33 not out, Safir Tariq 10 not out. They cruised to victory. 174 for 2 in 18.1 overs. As the bowling is concerned, Salman Salim economical but wicketless. That's been the problem. Shahan Akram experiment didn't work, didn't last too long. None for 30 of 2 overs. Sayam Khan wicketless as well. Awais Ali Shah also wicketless. None for 37 of his 4. A wicket each for Ilal Noor. The pick of the bowlers at the bottom. Ali Iqbal bowled with good accuracy, picked up a wicket as well. 10 extras. Can't afford those extras in a run chase like this, and some sloppy fielding didn't help their cause. These are the innings highlights. It was all started with Khalid Shah. Blades, powerful off the back foot. Square of the wicket. Down the ground. Through mid-wicket. You name it. He played almost every shot in the book. Magnificent half century. Then he picked out long on. It was all too late. Meanwhile, Hamad Khan also played a very good knock before he was dismissed. And Faisal joined in the part. The first quarter final of the tournament, 173 for 9. Karwan Cricket Club, a magnificent 100 from Zohaib Khan, 109 of 59, 5 wickets for Muhammad Ali, 2 wickets for Hamad Khan. In reply, 174 for 2, a convincing win for Alif Pharma, 71 of 39 for Khalid Shah, 50 of 33 for Hamad. 1 wicket each for Ilal Noor and Ali Iqbal. They won by 8 wickets. As we dive into a short little break, and we'll be back with the post-match presentation.
चेक करा दूं हेलो हेलो हेलो
captain of Sharjah CBFS T20 2025. Firstly, I would like to thank Sharjah Cricket and all the administration involved behind the scenes for such a wonderful tournament. We would also like to thank our sponsors, commercial partner Sport Ethic, broadcast partner Cricket.Launch.tv. In the first quarter final of the tournament, Alif Pharma has defeated Karwan by 8 wickets. Commencing ahead, we would like to move on to the Player of the Match award for this all-important first quarter final. It will be given by the Honourable Match Referee Mr. Tahseen Javed to Muhammad Ali for his outstanding bowling effort. 5 wickets for 28 runs for Alif Pharma, which really dented the Karwan progress towards the end. A wonderful spell from Muhammad Ali, an outstanding performance on a very good batting wicket. He's shown great amount of maturity, those variations coming through. Many congratulations. We can have a snap in as well, just then have few words with us. Well, बहुत मुबारक हो मोहम्मद अली. विकेट काफ़ी फ्लैट था लेकिन आपने बहुत ही शानदार बॉलिंग की. क्या महसूस कर रहे हैं?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो आपकी बात बिल्कुल ठीक है कि बहुत फ्लैट ट्रैक था. 190-200 रन होते यहाँ पे, तो यही था प्लान के बेसिक पे रहेंगे अपनी और उसी पे अपने मोमेंटम चेंज नहीं करेंगे ज़्यादा, तो उसी पे रहा प्लान सक्सेस हो, तो अल्लाह का शुक्र है.
और ऑब्वियसली टॉस भी एक थोड़ा सा फैक्टर था जो आपके हक में गया. लेटर ऑन थोड़ी ड्यू थी, बॉलिंग मुश्किल हो गई थी.
बिल्कुल ऐसा ही है. बाद में बॉल ग्रिप नहीं हो रहा था उस तरह का जिस तरह का होना चाहिए था. बट
लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, 2 बार आखिरी ओवर में आप हैट्रिक पे थे, तो कुछ रिग्रेट रहेगा कि हैट्रिक नहीं कर पाए?
करनी चाहिए थी, बट रिग्रेट तो नहीं है. ये तो पार्ट ऑफ गेम है और पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ है. कभी अप एंड डाउन चलते रहते हैं, लेकिन अल्लाह का शुक्र है कि 5 आउट हुए. बड़ी सक्सेसफुल रह गया. वन ऑफ द बेस्ट टीम इन यूएई. तो
बहुत ही मेमोरेबल परफॉर्मेंस रही. लास्ट क्वेश्चन, ये मैन ऑफ द मैच किसको डेडिकेट करना चाहिए?
ये मैन ऑफ द मैच मैं डेडिकेट करूँगा अपने वालिद साहब को, क्योंकि उनके बगैर कुछ नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है. थैंक यू.
Well done. All the best for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.
That was Muhammad Ali. We're done with the post-match presentation, but do join us very shortly. There's another quarter final coming up. It's going to be another thriller. Till then, it's goodbye.